All right, so I'm here with Ruth, and we are looking at English page 1084. Page 1096 also has a similar type of assignment where there are points from an outline, and they are arranged in kind of a random order, and it's kind of like a puzzle. You have to unscramble it and create a logical outline, and then from that, later write a composition. And then they have these lines down here. And so it makes it look like you should just be able to, real easily just put everything down and not have any mistakes. But the reality is it's very easy to make a mistake. And then you go up to the score key and the whole section is missing or it's in the wrong spot and you have to erase everything and redo it. So here is a suggested way to put the outline together. Use a sheet of scrap paper. All right, just fold it into 3 columns. And now I'm going to look at the outline that's on here. Hold that, Ruth. Okay, and I'm looking on here and I see that there's 3 Roman numerals. Plan it for your dog, build the house, make necessary preparations. So Roman numeral 1 is plan. Roman numeral 2 is make preparations, and Roman numeral 3 is to build it. Okay, and then I'm looking back and I'm finding there's a point A right here that says build the floor. Here's a point A that says decide on the proper size. Here's a point A that says sketch the plans. So I'm going to take this one, build the floor. I think that's going to follow under build. So I'm going to put over here build floor. And I'm just kind of abbreviating this. I could have just written floor maybe. All right, the next A was decide on the proper size. The other one was sketch the plans. I think sketch the plans would come first. So I'm going to put over here sketch. Another clue is it says sketch the plans, and that kind of goes under planning your work. All right, and the other A is going to go here. Proper size, and I'm doing this very sloppy because that's the way I write, number 1, and number 2, we're trying to do this fast, just because this is not what you're going to turn in. This is just kind of like a rough draft. Then I go back and I look at all the point B's. So here's a point B, purchase the materials, decide on the best location, and construct the frame. So decide on the best location, I think that's a good one here. So decide location, and here's a purchase material, and I'm going to put a point B over here, which is construct the frame. All right, so far this is what we have. Now there's some point C's. Here's a roof it, okay, and here's a paint it. I have a feeling those are going to go over here. All right. Then the last thing I want to point out is there are some number 1, 2s, and 3s. Like right here it says select your tools, determine materials needed, choose boards and nails, etc. So those points have to go under something here. Not all of these points are going to have those subpoints, 1, 2s, and 3s, but a couple of them are. And so we have to now, by the process of elimination, take just the points that are left and figure out where they go. But now I have space to fit them in, okay? And so maybe they go here, or maybe a couple of points go over here. So you can write them in, and now that this outline is done, actually this isn't done, but you're gonna go finish it, okay? Then it's easy to copy the whole thing onto the page, using all the words that are in the outline, but now you have the correct order. So this is like an organization tool to make the outlining easier, and I think you will be much more likely to get it correct after you do just a little bit of planning. And this really does not have to take long, okay? This does not add to your process. It actually makes it faster and easier. So I hope that helps you. This is page 1084, and you'll see this again when you get to 1096. All right, thanks.